Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to LadyGang. I'm Becca Tobin here with Jack Vanek and Kelty Knight.
Hello.
Hey, guys. I'm sure people loved that in their ears.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
especially with the
What
headphone.
is that claw you're putting in your hair?
I'm really into the French pin.
Wait, how does that
Does
work?
it actually keep your hair up?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't put it in good because I was trying to like salvage a kind of look, but
It looks
That's
cute.
cute.
right?
Yeah, I want that.
Thank you so much.
Is it that
French
Kitsch
pin.
brand?
This one I got at Marshall's.
Oh,
It's like the knockoff or whatever.
cute.
Cute. Okay, well, it's time for
Good week.
Yes, it is.
Bad week. Oh, no.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. My good week is Kelty and I have not talked about Panic at the Disco playing when we were young yet.
I saw this, but does that mean he's playing?
So that's what everybody
The
thought.
ex-boyfriend, for those of you who
Yeah,
don't know.
Ryan Ross. So
Yes.
that's what the rumblings were. Because I had been hearing rumors about this before they announced
You
it. Like
had?
that was the big rumor is Panic is coming back. It's a huge deal because Brendan, the singer, said that they were done forever a while
Yes.
ago. And so this is a big reunion. It's crazy because the festival sold out in like an hour because of
that?
I think so. Well, and My Chem. But anyways, that was the rumor that Ryan was going to come back. It was the full lineup. But we don't know, but maybe. What do you think?
Okay, well, I heard that from you. And then I texted Chris and I was like, oh my God, you're never going to believe what's happening at When We Were Young because he has the cab. He
Yeah.
manages the cab and the cab are playing. And
Yeah.
we've been like talking about that for a long time. And he was like, no way. And I was like, what? And he's like, this is exactly what Alex said would happen.
Really?
Yeah, DeLeon. And so I was like, okay. And then it came out, and then I guess the guy who's playing, like the hired help guy that's playing guitar now,
Yeah.
he reposted it and put like, see you there.
Oh. I have a feeling it'll be like a last minute, like it'll be like a surprise.
Or did he
Why
post
wouldn't
that
he
to
do
throw
it?
them off?
I
Or
don't
maybe
know.
he thinks he's playing it and they put him on hold, but then like maybe Ryan will come out and sing a song or two or something. But then the problem was,
Are you both going?
I'm going.
The main's playing.
Yeah.
Um,
We're going and we're going to be side stage like this.
I just want to run into him with me and you so bad. I think it'd be so good.
Oh my God. I'll be like, guess what we found out? That's probably the reason he's not coming.
Because he's
Just
scared
kidding.
of us.
No, I would be scared of me.
Well,
I'm
I just
terrifying.
can't believe-
I'm literally Taylor Swift when she's like, who's afraid of little old me? You should be. I am that.
Yeah, no, you are. I'm not like that. But I just, the money that they are getting paid to headline when we were young, it's like, it would be crazy if he was offered that and then didn't take it. You know what I mean? Millions.
Probably $1 million.
Probably more.
More than a million.
I mean, the festival has like 100-something thousand people.
Oh, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100,000 people?
And they're going to
million.
do it. I mean, when they sell out a date, they'll probably do a couple other dates, at
Yeah.
least 1 or 2 more dates of it.
Yeah. No, I think it's a lot of money. What I truly want, I don't know about Ryan, obviously, but like John Walker, who was the bass player, I stay in touch with him and his wife, Cassie, is amazing. And like, they've got a kid. Like,
Are they still friends, all the people?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. But it's like, lots of people fight and then get back together. Like,
I
20
know.
years
Especially
later,
years
right?
later.
For the money.
Look at the Spice Girls.
Yeah. But that's like,
Ginger left and then she came back.
yeah, it's like you would hope that that they were offered it because it's like that could like change somebody's life too, that kind of money, even for like
But
one
also,
show.
if they don't get along with him, think about it this way. If you left the Lady Gang, Jack, and
Yeah.
we had a huge falling out and we all hated it, we hated you and
Yeah.
you hated us.
Yeah.
If we then kept the Lady Gang going and
Yeah.
got an offer for $2 million to go do a festival,
You wouldn't be like, bring Jack back.
no, because it's like we already got our money. Like there's
Yeah.
no world we're bringing
There's
Jack
a bit
back.
of me that feels like the management of
They're
it
probably
is probably
that
like,
guy, we don't need him.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought the selling point was going to be. It was going to be like original lineup. But since
Yeah.
it's not and it's still sold out, it's like, yeah, I guess that there's no point.
It's kind of
But
like,
it would be.
well, what's weird about it, and I'm just going to say this. What's weird about it is that they put on that they're playing A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, which was their debut album.
That
album, all the lyrics are written by Ryan, and a lot of the lyrics are about his relationship with his dad.
Yeah.
It's a very personal album. Like his dad was an alcoholic, he ended up dying. Like there's just like a lot of there. So it is strange to me. Like, not that I'm like, I don't even care at this point, but it's
Well-
like, it is strange to me to like come and do, it's the 20th anniversary and to do that album without the guy that wrote all the lyrics when it was about like
His life.
his life. But, you know,
I always wonder about that. I'm like, okay, you're playing these songs. Like, does he get a cut? Like,
I'm sure there's like a royalty.
yeah, even like a performance royalty.
Because he never went to work at Whole Foods, like
Yeah,
probably making money.
that'd be so nice.
You know what I mean?
Just get-
God, I wish there was a royalty system for podcasting. We have like 900 episodes. Like, God damn it.
There's
no.
nothing.
No.
Anyway, okay.
Okay, so that's my good week.
So Ryan Ross update for the week. What the hell is happening in
We
my
just
life?
spent way too long talking about him again.
People will love it. People will love
Sorry,
it.
you
We'll be on.
guys.
People will be talking shit on Reddit in like
I know,
2
they
seconds.
will be. But I do think it's like, there is this nostalgia.
yeah,
Because
of course.
now it's like, I don't care. I would be like, I'm so happy for you. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. I'm so happy.
I would love it. I
The
would
plan
like.
worked out great.
Yeah.
Everyone got what they wanted and
Yes.
who they
But
needed
you
to end
guys
up with.
both know. Everybody, you guys, he is the ex for both of you that
Does
appeared
that.
into thin air.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that you want to see so badly.
Yes.
And you're going to feel so deep, such deep feelings when you actually see him.
I won't.
You will.
No, I was literally 18.
This already happened to me. I saw him and I felt nothing.
I saw him. Yeah, I did too.
I saw him years later. I like because when Hobo was alive, we were trying to like maybe be friendly-ish, and we went out to lunch. And I sat across from him, and I was literally like, I can't believe I ever obsessed about you. Like,
Okay.
Well, remember, I only dated him for like 90 days.
That's true. That's true.
you spent 9 years
I
talking about it, and 90.
No, but the reason why it's such a part of my identity is it like literally created the rest of my life. Like
100%.
that's
Same
like
as me.
That's what like catapulted my life into what it is now. So
Yeah.
that's why it
the
means
trickle down fame trickled to us,
Yes.
and we used it.
yes, exactly. Wait, what did we used to do? Booyah!
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, my bad week is okay. So I've obviously been having hives, and my life is falling apart. My body's
You
falling
have?
apart. Yeah, I know, it's a crazy thing. So I saw a dermatologist that was f***ing horrible, and my mom's like, "You need to go to my dermatologist. Like, he's amazing. He's like so thorough. He like really listens to you. Yada yada yada." So I finally made an appointment with this dermatologist, and I go to the appointment. At home, I mean, I look like a trash bag right now, but like I look so bad because I'm like, I can't wear clothes. I feel disgusting. So I'm just like really leaning into it. My hair was gross, whatever. I walk into the appointment. This is the hottest man I've ever seen in my life. The thick, long hair, looked like a movie star.
Mom didn't tip you off
super
that
tall.
McDreamy was there?
So I come back and I'm like, Mom, you didn't let me know that the dermatologist was so he was super tall. He's like 6'5". She goes, I told you. And I was like, no, you didn't. Like I would have put on a mascara
upset
at
for you.
least.
I know the feeling. And
Well-
they get so close to you.
No. And I'm like, here, let me show you the welts all over my body and like the bumpy hives everywhere and rashes. And he's like, oh yeah, obviously it's his job. But I'm like, this is the most embarrassing thing ever.
How old is he?
Probably my age.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Young,
No.
married. I saw the ring, but I was like,
So are you.
yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But it really, I was like, she said she gave me a heads up. I did not
That is
remember,
so
but I was
upsetting.
really sad.
Yeah.
I was like, I could have at least looked decent. Like I was at my worst, but yeah, that's my bad
That's
week.
a bummer.
Yeah, big bummer.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'll go next. My good week is that now, because we're so f***ing old and ancient, I've had so many friends in the last couple years going through fertility hell,
Yeah.
right? Hell. Failed transfers, not making embryos, miscarriages, all the things. 2 of my closest friends, one just had a baby
Amazing.
after many miscarriages, and the other one is now about to get into her second trimester,
The safe zone.
the safest zone of a pregnancy. So the juju of the babies is feeling good. I think that was
Good.
the last of my friends, knock on wood, who had yet to have children who were struggling.
Yeah.
And like you, Jack, have embryos saved.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't worry about you. Also, just knock on wood. Everybody knock on wood. But I'm like, all
That's
of my
definitely
friends,
like a fake wood from Wayfair, but live your life.
but all of my friends are like out of the fertility hell zone.
That's amazing.
And and it all happened like in the same time where my friend had the baby and the other one got pregnant. I was like, thank you, baby Jesus.
Yeah.
I love this.
Isn't that
That's
nice?
amazing.
And they're
Yeah,
so
that's great
cute
news.
and they're just so happy and it's just very nice.
Yay.
My bad week. Did I talk about how much I was into Facebook Marketplace recently?
Yes. And
Okay.
you did a Facebook Marketplace transfer and you were like, never again kind of situation.
Oh, you
Right.
sold on Facebook Marketplace.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't learn my lesson. I got too invested. It's like when I used to do Poshmark. I was like, got the high, the hit
Yeah.
when you sell it
Yeah.
and you forget about all the trauma beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, I had these sconces from
Not a sconce.
a sconce. I won't talk about them, what they looked like. I won't describe them. And they were left over from an old renovation, and they were in the garage. And I was like, I'm just gonna sell these, right? So after a million back and forth, a million things, I finally get the price that I want,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I do a porch pickup because that's what you're supposed to do for when you sell something if you don't want to have to see somebody.
Oh.
They were stolen, and the person never sent me money. And
Wait,
never,
so the right person picked them
the
up.
right person picked
They
them
just
up.
never paid
They
you.
just never.
Wait, you have to get the money first.
Well,
That's why I don't do a porch pickup. You got to hand me the
Yeah.
cash and we're going to at the same time.
I know, but I
Scott's
don't want
money.
to see them.
Well, then you're not meant for Facebook
Yeah,
Marketplace.
that's
a
too
porch
sketchy.
pickup? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Of course people
I
won't
looked
pay
at this
you.
person's profile and I thought they looked
They're
trustworthy.
not. If they can
And
just take the thing that they want off
they
your
just
porch,
literally-
or are
there's-
they supposed to slide the money under the mat?
It's
No,
so
they
easy
send
not
a
to
Venmo.
pay.
Like the last time I
No.
did it, the girl sent the Venmo. It was lovely. We had whatever. This was so
People are
sketchy.
terrible, Becca, and
people
you
are
of all people know that.
I know. And I guess in the back of my mind, I was thinking, it's not going to be like the worst thing ever to have this stolen from me, but what are the chances?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
So what are you supposed to do?
Not do porch pickup.
I have cameras everywhere too.
And
that doesn't
and
help
they were
them
like,
from stealing.
bye.
Yeah,
Porch
I'm like, it
pickup.
doesn't matter. I can see their faces. I can't do
What are
anything.
you going to do? Report them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I left this stuff on my porch and told the person the address and
It's-
what was
I
in the
know,
box.
I
It's an
know.
And
honor
they-
system. Nobody's going to follow that.
honor system.
I know. It's
Have
just
Zach do it.
Guys, at my dance school when I was a kid, there was like the cookie box.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're supposed to put a loonie, which is $1 in Canada, in to take a cookie. I took cookies all the time without paying.
See,
No.
you're a thief.
I am a thief.
You're a thief. But when you don't have the soul of a thief,
Yeah.
you don't think like that.
No.
Right.
I always follow those types of rules.
Oh
You gotta
my
think like a
God.
thief.
Idiot. Anyways, so I'm done with Facebook Marketplace, even though I don't have anything left to sell.
The sconces are gone. If you took the sconces, please DM us. We need to know.
Or just put them
taunt you with
back.
it. Okay. All right. My good week is that I recently went home to hang out with my brother for the weekend, and I had so much fun. And the thing that makes my brother trips amazing is that we do nothing. Like we ultimate sloth out. So every time I come, he prepares me a documentary. This time we watched 2, but the one I want to tell you guys about, it was so freaking good. And I
Prepares it like he films it, or
no,
he picks it.
He pre-watches it and makes sure
Oh.
I'll like it, and then he shows it
That's
to me.
adorable.
That's
And then
so
he does all the
nice.
research because after the documentary, you know how you have a million questions,
Yes,
right? And you're like,
yes.
well, what happened to Al?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he has the YouTubes ready to go to
Wow.
show me. Like, yeah, it's
Cute.
amazing. So there's this documentary that the CBC Canada made, which is the Canadian Broadcasting System. It's a little bit old. It's called Go-Karts from Hell. And it's basically about these people who literally started their own sport where they race go-karts down hills.
Okay.
And there's like a whole art to it. Like you got to steal the right golf cart because it's got it. Yeah. You steal it. Like they're like Safeway, which is like our Kroger or whatever. Like that has the best because it has
You
little
mean shopping carts?
like a shopping cart.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
not a
just
golf
said golf
cart.
cart.
Sorry. Shopping cart. It has to have like the right wheels and
but
everything.
It's called go-karts from hell?
It's called go-kart from hell. Like
Because
it's
they turn it into a go-kart.
essentially.
Doesn't a
So there's-
go-kart have a motor?
It
No,
does.
the motor is the man. So they are in Vancouver and they're going down the hills and they go like 60 kilometers an hour. Like it's so crazy, but they show them they use their sneakers as a thing.
Okay.
And it's these like outlaw people that literally they live on the street. Sometimes they get houses, somehow have some don't, but they go around and they collect bottles all day from all the recycling bins. They turn it in, they
Oh,
get
and get
lunch and a beer, and then they go so crazy. But anyway, I think we would be amazing at this.
It's kind of like the the Red Bull thing where everybody like
Yes.
makes their own like flying machine.
No, I'm like, we have FFs.
I don't think I've
we have
seen
the
that.
Oh, it's so
we
funny.
have the flutigan or whatever it is. The flute.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Red Bull flute, where you make your flying machine, but none of them fly. They just kind of go off, and then
You've
I've
never
never
seen
seen
it?
Red Bull
Oh,
gives
it's so
you
fun.
wings?
Yeah,
I've never seen this.
Oh, they're
Okay.
great.
Anyway.
Fluboggen?
the fluboggen.
Fluboggen.
Someone's yelling at
This
us.
reminds me of when we were young and we would take mattresses and
Put them down
ride
the
them
stairs.
down the stairs.
Yes.
Out the front door.
It's a very similar thing. But these guys are like going so f***ing fast. I mean, it's incredible. I think it should be a sport. Like, I would watch this, like X Games.
Yeah.
Like, I want the new era of sport to be regular things from around the world being used in sport.
Is this a
Or regular
new
people.
Is this a new like Olympics?
Yes.
Is
And
this
it's
like
just
I
like
the
love
street
that.
Olympics?
the
Yeah.
street. Like,
Yes.
it's like street.
This actually could be something on what's that?
Like parkour. And then
Parkour.
like, yeah.
What
Yeah.
is the channel Vice?
Oh,
It
well,
could
that's not around
totally
anymore.
be. It's
Yeah,
not around.
There's no
No, I
TV.
think they went
TV's
bankrupt.
dead.
Oh, but anyways, it would be
But
like
yeah, that would be a
perfect.
good.
it would be
for
a
Vice,
street
Anyway,
games.
Yeah.
Thank you to my brother. He opens my eyes with like all the crazy documentaries that I would never watch. My bad week is, you know that I'm in my flying coach era. And if you've been listening to this LadyGang podcast, the podcast for a long time, you know that when I started, I was in my business class only era.
Yeah.
Because I was working at
Admiral's
Entertainment
Club.
Tonight and I was in I was the lap of luxury. Since now I'm in the coach era.
That sucks. What a demotion.
What a
Welcome to
demotion.
the life.
Okay,
of
and
us.
so it's been a slow rollback. Like first I went to Comfort Plus.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well shit, that's $900 too. Like $350 I can get a coach
Yeah.
seat. And then I've always just been really anal retentive about booking early, getting a window seat, maybe an exit. Like I like go crazy. For some reason, I went to Cabo and they wouldn't assign a seat. I had Derek call 5
What
times.
airline?
Delta. I was
Really?
f***ing nuts.
Because the way you booked it.
And it's not
If you
actually
get the
Delta,
cheapest, if you,
You
do
don't
the
get a
cheapest
seat.
fare, you get assigned your seat. Or if you use miles,
Thank you. I think that's what I did. So I kept calling
credit
Derek.
card miles,
I
yeah.
kept having Derek call, and I was like, I can't be in this middle seat in 36. And he's like, I keep calling, they won't let you. So I got to the airport. I'm such a nice wife that I went up to the front and I was like, hey, my husband is 6'6". Like he does not fit in 36D. Is there any way there's an exit row, whatever? She's like, oh, I actually have an exit row. So I put him up there. I was in 36F. You guys, why did they put a seat there? There should not be a seat there. Put a storage container. I looked to the left and I saw the toilet.
the shitter.
The fucking toilet juices were coming into my area the whole flight. Why did they do that? They should put
They're
the
trying to pack
toilets-
as many people as they can in
but
there.
why have toilets all on one side and then seats on the other side?
you guys-
Put the toilets in the back and seats facing forward, so at least
They're
you get
not thinking about your pleasurable flight.
You guys,
Like,
they're
but
like,
you know
somebody
that-
will
and
sit
I-
have you guys?
And I'm like, don't look. And then as the flight went on, the fucking toilet got more and more disgusting with
Yeah.
the water on the floor.
how long is
and-
that flight?
It's only 2 hours, but it was hell.
You need to
It was
relax.
horrible.
Well, that's what you get. What you get, we pay for.
Yeah.
Speaking of, there was the funniest thing I saw on Instagram. There's travel influencers, but they're very like micro, right?
Yeah.
So it's like very mid-level influencing. Southwest invited all of these influencers to tour their new planes, right?
Oh my God.
And it's basically just a regular f***ing plane. They're like, they have outlets. And I'm like, Delta's had an outlet in their seat.
76.
And then they're doing this whole thing. And they're like, and the girl's reaction, she's like, watch my face while I check out what's happening. And she's like, oh my God, this is epic. And all the comments on it were like, we've been doing this for 15 years. Like Delta's commenting on it being like, check out our plane.
Really? Oh my God.
1994.
That's
The same
amazing.
features. And I'm like, that is where Southwest is at.
Yeah, I feel it. Okay.
It's harsh.
Next up, our friend Jackie's here. Maybe. Hello, everyone. We're back. Jackie Schimmel's here. I'm going to introduce you, but I need to tell everyone now I have switched to the pilot headset because one of our mics broke, and that is not my bad week, but a little
And we
bit
just got into a fight over who's going to copy Jackie's necklace.
yeah.
I also want to copy your earrings.
And your shoes. Hold on. Let me introduce you. You're not even here yet. Stop.
She's not even here yet.
When she's not doing charity work, being a mama bear, or sipping a pumpkin spice latte, you can find today's guest spreading gospel on her podcast, The Bitch Bible. I stole this bio from her Cameo and was honestly hoping that she had written more so I didn't have to spend my entire day writing a fantastic bio for her. But alas, this is the vibe. She's one of the oldest OG podcasters we know, not in age, just in length of podcasting. And she was the 44th person to ever say yes to our crazy podcast. Since the last time she was here, she became a mom. Please welcome back to the LadyGang, Jackie Schimmel.
Thank you. That was beautiful, Kelty.
Wow.
Great.
Stunning work.
Can I ask you about Cameo?
Yeah, I wanted to
You
know.
make any money on that?
Really?
She does.
How much are your cameos?
I only did it for 48 hours.
Oh.
And I charged $100.
And you bought a bag, right?
I think I can get 2 bags now.
No way. What are people asking you to say?
Bully them, scream at them.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, it was
So
so I was
nice.
calling people like stupid. Am I allowed to cuss on here?
Yes.
Okay, because I remember when I first did this, I was not allowed to cuss.
I don't think so.
No, it's
Oh, I
for
know so.
advertisers.
Really?
Number
Oh, I
44,
know so.
back in there. But
Yeah.
now you
Well, they
can't
bleep
because
it.
we bleep it out.
Okay, perfect. I was basically like screaming, calling people like stupid cunts and dirty sluts and like f***ing everything under the sun.
So it was mostly girls buying it for their girlfriends, right?
yeah. And
So
like
fun.
like husbands for their wives. It was amazing.
I was
And
going to say, I wonder if
Why
there are
don't we
any
d-
men that wanted it because that's like
were a
such like a
couple.
kinky thing.
And were they like, show us your feet?
no.
No, but to like scream at them. Like men like some men like
just
that.
like some bullying, light
Yeah.
bullying. And I was like, this is so easy.
So why don't you just keep doing it?
No, I can't.
It's
After the 48 hours, it was enough for me.
so you made like $5,000.
more.
Shut up. Oh.
Like a lot more.
What?
It was unbelievable. I was like, holy
You
shit.
made 10 grand,
A little bit more.
12 grand.
Yeah.
Shut
in 48 hours.
Wait, should we do cameo?
You
Like, as a
should do it.
trio?
Okay, this is what I suggest because I do think Cameo is mega embarrassing, and I'm not going to retract that. I do think it's mega embarrassing. I think Cameo with a purpose is okay. Like, I really wanted this new purse, but I have a child.
I also love that you were so transparent about
I-
wanting a purse.
It's. I will tell you the exact purse. I can get 2 of them now.
Oh,
and maybe
my God.
a pair of shoes.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted this bag. It was yellow. It didn't seem like a super practical
Purchase.
buy.
Who makes it?
Yeah.
Bottega.
Of course.
It's large. It's yellow. Can't find it, which is a real
Oh
bummer.
no.
You're going to have
but
to
it
give
was-
people their money back.
I also
with a purpose.
I love how cameo with a purpose.
Yeah.
The purpose is buying a bag.
Well, I said it was for charity, but the charity is
Yeah,
the
myself.
Bottega Veneta
Right. You were like, the
Foundation.
charity is, you didn't like lie and say it was for you. You said the charity was for you to get this bag.
That's technically charity.
You know what?
do it.
We could do like a 24-hour, 48-hour, but you'd have to sit here and make them. That's.
I don't care.
I don't
I
care.
know you want the money, but do you
I
want
want
to do
the-
the?
Don't
do
listen
the
to
cameo?
me.
house
I'll
is
do
a
anything
pit.
for money.
Me too.
Don't even.
Why haven't
well,
I thought of this? What?
We're going to split it 3 ways, which is going to make it way less.
Yeah, that's
I
the
would still
trouble.
take $4,000. That sounds amazing.
That's a bag.
yeah.
We can all get matching necklaces, matching purses, matching earrings.
Matching podcasts on podcast one.
But this is why, this is actually like for the everyday girl, this is the foot photo.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a OnlyFans is kind of where people started with the foot stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a photography.com, which is where you go to specifically
Photography.com?
photography.
Okay. Smart. Yeah.
Where you specifically go to sign up and sell
Jack
pictures
grabs
of your
her phone.
feet.
No, there's also Foot Finder. That was like the original one.
I
That's
thought
the one
that
I
was
wanted
that's
to
just a
do.
rating
That's just like
system.
where people can go.
Oh.
This is
Or is that
photography.
WikiFeet?
Photography.
Do you want to know something else I found out this weekend
pics.
as like an extra way to make money that I think because our girls are always looking for like, hey, how can I
Sex
make
work?
some money? No, there's like 5 different sites, including Shutterstock, where you can actually upload the photos you take out in the world
And
Oh,
make
yeah.
like stock
if you-
photos.
Yes.
Yeah, some girl said she made
my
like 20
God.
grand a month
Yeah,
doing it.
my friend started taking. We were like in Mexico, and he was taking like videos of the beach and like the palm trees and the cactuses when we were on this hike. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I put it on Shutterstock, and you just make money because when people like go and they're like, oh, I need like an abandoned beach photo
Yeah.
or video." It's really smart.
It is smart.
Should I start taking pictures of like bowel movements? That feels niche, right?
Yeah.
Very neat.
But honestly, I feel like that Bottega bag is coming, girl.
Listen,
Yellow's not my color, but I'm sure they make it in some other gorgeous hues. They do.
Okay, Jackie.
Yeah.
you've had a baby. We have not seen you since before that, and
Yeah.
the pregnancy photos with the cigarette.
Oh my God.
What a moment in pop culture.
Yeah.
You're so right, Kelty. Thank you. I've always loved fake cigarettes. I haven't been able to commit to cigarette smoking. I'm looking to get into it pretty actively.
Wow,
Okay.
come to me.
Okay.
I've quit, started, quit. Now I'm on nicotine patches.
Okay, love that.
patches.
Pouches in the mouth.
Like the Zins?
Zins.
Oh,
Have you
God.
tried a Zin?
No, never.
Wow. You would barf if you tried it.
I can't smoke
It'd be a weird time to
cigarette.
smoke or to start. Yeah.
I just feel like it would be funny, and I do love how it looks. I think it's cool.
Your skin would look like shit.
Really?
And you have such good skin. Yeah.
What kind of fake cigarettes are you smoking?
They're just off
With like
Amazon.
Popeye. Oh.
They're not the candy ones. They're like a
Remember
real fake
Popeye
cigarette.
and like a little bit of sugar went.
Yeah.
Well, they do have
Popeye.
like a lit end, and they do emit some smoke. This is the true story. And this is like
I
not.
love that you're trying so hard to be a smoker.
No, this is a true story. This is like a shtick-free story. When I was 19, I went to Europe, like on a Euro trip after high school, and I went with a friend of mine, and I like was really anti-cigarettes, and I was just like, they're
You were like,
disgusting,
dare.
lung cancer, dare, such a nerd, loser. Unlike Becca, chain smoking.
I was chain smoking.
Because like,
at
let me
19.
smoke in person in front
But
of
I
you
was
right
thin.
now.
Right. So I went to Amazon, or no, not Amazon. At a gas station, I found fake cigarettes, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to bring these on my trip so that when I'm like in Paris, you know, with my overbite, I can like pretend to be smoking cigarettes, because like that's what cool people do, and I want to be a cool person
Yeah.
in Paris
A real
at
Parisian.
18, 19. Like,
Yeah.
loser. So that's kind of when my fake cigarette journey started, and then I stuck with it. And every time I would go to Europe, I would bring fake cigarettes.
Now, are they believable?
So believable, and like,
Do they burn down?
No, but they look lit. I'm gonna send all of you.
I
fake
want some.
cigarettes.
I want some.
Okay, I'm gonna send them to you because they might be triggering for you, but it's okay.
Wait, that'd be amazing to have the Zin in and then smoking the fake
To get the
cigarette.
feel.
Actually, this could be a great way for people to stop smoking.
I know. See, I am a philanthropist.
You
Yeah.
are.
The charity just runs deep.
But give context to people who didn't have the ability to see her pregnancy photos.
Yes. So basically, she did like the Hollywood pregnancy photo where the belly is out,
Yeah.
and she's got a hair and makeup look, and she's like stunning. But then she just has a cigarette hanging out of her mouth.
I just thought it was funny because I have so many of them in my house.
Yeah.
That when I like,
Did you
thought it
take
was funny?
Did you take one beautiful pregnancy shot for like
Yes.
without the cigarette?
Yes.
Okay, I
No
wasn't because you
cigarettes.
didn't post those. You just
No,
posted
that would
the
be
cigarette.
weird.
Also, what was
Way too
Clyde's
serious.
first birthday theme? It was like white trash or something.
Basically, it was
So
a fraternity party.
Yes. It was.
That is-
He is. If you have not seen her
know.
child, I can't understand how a baby looks like this.
I think
I
I've probably
can't.
replied to like 500 of your stories about your kid.
Thank you.
Because his little rolls,
Oh
I've
my
never
god,
seen
his
anything
wrist
like
rolls,
it.
but then his hair, his face, his eyes, everything is perfect.
Cherub.
I just want to kick him into a wall.
You know why you have this baby?
why?
You couldn't love something that didn't look that cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Oh
would
my
throw
God.
it
The Lord
out.
gives
you would be like,
God
so
gives you what
true.
you can handle. And he was like, she can barely handle motherhood.
No,
Yeah.
barely. Because he is an asshole. Like, I don't want things to get misconstrued on the internet. Like, he's a full-blown
Yeah.
emotional terrorist.
Yeah.
He's a psychopath. There is not a chill bone in his body.
Oh my
so I don't
God.
want to misrepresent. He's adorable, but he is a little mother.
How old is he now?
He's 15 months.
Yeah, wow.
And he's a terrorist.
Yeah.
Al-Qaeda is what I call him.
Clyda?
Oh my God.
Don't bleep that out. I don't care.
Okay, I want to know. Sorry, I know you have so many questions,
No,
but
I
all
love
of my
this.
girlfriends are so obsessed with you and the bitch Bible that anytime I mention you, they're like, "You know her?" I'm like,
We
"Yeah,
share a facialist.
we do." Michaela,
Michaela.
she's an angel. Okay, so your husband seems to be a saint among us.
Yeah.
You control the out of him. Like if I did this to Zach, his poor ego would just be, he couldn't handle it. And he's a pretty good sport.
Yeah.
Your husband is next level, the greatest sport.
He's a
Does
good
he
sport.
ever look at you and be like, cut the shit out?
Oh my God, yes. But he's pretty, like, he's also completely Like, he does not know what's going on. Like, he's not on the internet at all.
Oh.
So he doesn't have an Instagram. I run his Instagram account.
And the
which
things
is
you post are wild.
unbelievable. And he actually has gotten really mad about that, like, a few times. And I'm like,
They're
"Okay."
so earnest. This such a fucking
No,
crazy.
it's so bad because he's in music and he
Yes.
has sessions every day and he's meeting new people all the time.
Yeah.
And then they like go on his Instagram and they'll like DM him.
Oh, no.
And then they don't know context and they never, the truth never comes out. So like he'll meet people.
But are you like, hey, Beyonce DM'd you? You should get in touch with her people to like.
No, I fully respond for him to
No!
everything.
No.
To everything. And I'm like, you know what?
In like a
If the
psychotic
relationship
way.
is pure and it's natural, then you should be able to use this as an icebreaker and you're welcome. So
Amazing.
It's incredible. The way that you get him working outside, like,
No, that's not me. That's him.
no, he's always working on something, the pool or the
the
outside.
way I capture it.
When
Yeah.
you capture it through the window and then you do like Sarah McLachlan's music.
But he just doesn't know.
Yeah, it's the fucking greatest.
I know.
It's truly incredible. It's incredible.
It's an art.
It is an art.
Yeah.
And he
No,
has no
I
idea.
feel like the internet would be better if there was more Jackie.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Like you're all we want.
that's you
And
guys
so
are
it's
being too
like-
nice to me.
I mean, I'm just letting you know.
Sweet. That's
People
sweet.
really came for you with your mother, your mom brand. When you first got pregnant and then first had a baby.
Yeah.
People, I noticed on your Instagram that was too much for some people to handle.
Yes.
Because of things you said. And I can't remember specifics of it. I don't think it was as far as being like, I'm going to drown my baby, but it was like the subtext was sort of sarcastic.
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
a lot of like orphanage.
A lot of orphanage.
material. I mean, we happened to have a fire station in our neighborhood, and when we would go on walks with him, we thought it was funny to drop him off and take photos.
People were so offended. They're like, Jackie, I've tried for 5 years to have a baby. How dare you? How dare you?
Wait, are you nervous that somebody's gonna like freak the out and called like CPS on you?
No. I
People
dare
are
them. I say it
nuts,
all the
though.
time.
So I want to just
They
say,
threatened. They're like, oh my
course.
God. And I'm like, come on over. I love the free babysitting. Please
Braylon.
evaluate the situation for an hour. We're fine. Okay.
But I could just see a psycho. Like people are nuts.
She triggered these women.
No, I
Oh
know.
my
That's what I'm
God.
saying.
They were very activated. And I was like, this is fun for me.
Yeah.
I'm in a hellhole for 3 months. Like the first 3 months of having a baby.
Yeah.
You're just like locked up
It's
like
awful.
a prisoner. So I
It's
was
awful.
like, I like the discourse. I'm like, you are stupid. So I can't really take your opinion seriously because you're not a smart person.
Yeah.
I
so
also-
go off, Braylon.
I have a horrible thing that I did. So I think you and I are wired exactly the same when it comes to unsolicited advice.
Yes.
With mothering. I couldn't take it. If I posted a picture of like my child's hand, people would be like, these
an
nail
eczema."
clippers, these nail clippers are the best. Don't ask anybody else. They're amazing. And that looks like eczema and you should use this. It's like, I hated the unsolicited advice. And I unfortunately DM'd you. You admitted to feeling pretty down during pregnancy
Yes.
and like had some borderline depression.
It was not during, I felt amazing when I was pregnant. Right after, I was like, this feels like it was maybe a mistake.
You weren't in your first trimester depressed?
I didn't, maybe.
Okay. I don't
Oh,
remember.
no, I was, when I found out I was pregnant for about 3 months, I was like doomsday.
Yes.
Wait,
And
did you guys were you trying?
Barely once.
What?
that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
And I stupidly DM'd you and I was just like, because I think it was first trimester because I've only had a first trimester. So
Yeah.
I'm like, really, it's the only thing I know, right?
She's an expert
So the
on
expert-
first trimester
I had
pregnancy.
so many first trimesters.
is a first trimester master.
I'm pretty
she
much-
can really crush.
I mean, I've had
Yeah,
like
yeah.
7 first trimesters, right?
Right.
Can't
No,
seem
not
to get
really.
past it.
No, I can't. I can't graduate, but I have had so many first trimesters. And for my most recent first trimester was the most depressive state I've ever hit in my life.
dark.
Yeah.
And I feel really passionately about spreading information about that because I only know the first trimester
Right.
depression. So I did DM you a very earnest thing. And then I immediately was like,
Did I respond?
I think you
I probably did.
I think you were like, I'm good now.
Because I know you. Yeah.
But I'm like, I did the thing that makes me want to burn people's houses down.
No, but like if it's about a mental health situation, that's fine. I don't need to know about the paraben-free ointment for my kids, like nasal passage. Like I have the internet.
Yeah.
I have
You have
friends.
friends. You have a brain.
I have a brain. I have
A doctor.
A doctor. Like I can't fucking deal.
Yeah.
I can't. It infuriates me across the board with not just parenting stuff.
Yeah.
With everything. Like I find it to be so insulting to my level of resourcefulness. Like I'm kind of a rough and tumble gal. You know what I mean?
But Jackie, in the defense, just to play devil's advocate here, do you think the people sharing the advice, it's their love language?
I don't care.
Like, okay.
But know your
Who
audience.
cares?
I guess, but like my thought is like for me, when I see someone who's like, you know, whatever,
yeah.
I feel like I want to tell you, like that's how I show love.
Well, I
It's me,
understand.
and
But these
also
people
it's
don't
how
know
I
her. They're
sit-
strangers.
It's how I sit at your table. Like I'm just saying this like, have I done it unsolicited to other celebrities that I want to be friends with? Yes.
So there's
Like,
a motive is what you're saying.
Yeah, you want to be friends with them.
it's not a cognitive motive, but like
Conscious.
sometimes.
Wait, wasn't it? Didn't you do something with Ariana Grande?
Yes.
Oh
like
my
that.
God, Kelty, what did you do? You're
What
sliding
was
into
it?
bitches' DMs?
Oh, yeah.
She went
After her breakup.
She had a breakup, and then I was
No.
like
Yes.
DMing her advice, and then
No.
she did write me back. So it's like she appreciated it, but like sometimes you
Did
just.
she?
And now you guys are super good friends.
I mean, she did the last time I saw her, which was like 10 years ago, change into a new outfit to come to an interview, and I was the only one that got the interview with her. I mean, yeah, that helped her too, but like you know, I thought that was nice.
Well,
Okay.
Anyway, my point being is that like I think we should I've really killed the mood here. Sorry.
No,
I
I
just
know-
am trying
I
to
know
say
what
like
you mean.
sometimes like no one can like I don't have anything witty or funny enough to like get to your level. So the only thing I have is like you should try this nonstick pan.
But then
And
there's
that's all
like,
I have
but there's
to offer the world.
There's
But I also
thousands of people
think-
doing that at the same time.
I also think it's similar to my first trimester like knowledge. When people know something,
Yeah.
they feel really proud that they
Yes,
know it.
so true.
They
Or
want
to
that
be
they
the
have the
expert.
experience
It's like
of
when
it.
Jack was at the airport and she was going on vacation and she was like, gonna try this book, Verity, by Colleen Hoover. And then I DM'd her a tangent, like, put it back. You're gonna hate this. I knew. And then what happened? It was horrible.
Wow. Hot take.
Who's your most insufferable celebrity follow or blogger follow or like just what-
Okay.
I want to know.
I'll name the puppy. First of all, I would just like to say that in this previous conversation, I know that I'm the problem.
I
It's
don't
not
think
everyone.
I don't
No,
think so.
Yes.
And then I'm going to answer your question.
Yes.
It is 100% a me thing because I naturally am not someone who should probably be on social media. Like if I had a dream and I had like other ways of making money,
Yeah.
I would be completely all the way off. Like I it's not my natural.
Yeah.
It's not my
We're- yes,
natural.
we're the same
joy.
like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I'm just naturally resentful of participating.
Yeah.
I was
get
just
that.
thinking, if
Yes.
anything ever happens to Becker, she quits.
You'll take over
They're
my
very
Instagram.
similar.
Yeah.
These two on the couch is
There's a replacement.
terrifying. Great jewelry, great style. Don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Like they're literally wearing the same outfit right now. This is crazy.
I do think
I didn't notice the outfit with the white shirt.
I know. It's like we called each other. It's
Yeah.
real creepy over
Wow, you guys should
Twinsies.
start a
but I want
Cashmere
someone to
V-necks podcast spinoff.
No, thank you. No one needs that. Everyone would hate us.
Oh yes. No. I have so
Tea.
many.
Let's hear it.
Oh God, I'm gonna get in trouble. First of all, Frankie Grande needs to take a beat. I think we could dim those lights just a bit. Don't need to see any of those performances.
Are there performances?
Yes, in his bathroom, and there's this voiceover. It's terrible. It's terrible content. Secondly, I can appreciate what she's bringing to the table, and I think it's helpful to a lot of people. For me, it gives me a bit of indigestion. Melissa Wood health is a little it's a little positive for me. It's a little I just and Julianne Hough. I mean, I
know
just-
you
Oh,
love
your favorite.
I don't understand. I don't need a lemon water tutorial.
Dude, anytime that you repost one of her videos,
You do it all the time. It's really
so
fun.
funny.
I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person on the internet. I can't. It's too late for me, and I just want to be myself all the time. And I want to use my my platform, my page as I would if I had 3 followers. So I'm going to continue to do that. And I know that it says more about me than the other person. Like, I'm very aware that I'm the problem in this scenario.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm being a bitch, but I think it's funny.
But you also,
And it's really that simple.
And everybody is, as you say, activated by different things.
And the thing is that what makes it so funny is that, like, someone like Julianne, like, I'm in the defense. Sorry, I don't know why I'm being so defensive.
No.
But like,
No, it's
I'm
a
like
good
a
thing. You're evening out the
I'm
playing
like,
field.
I'm a bit of a Julianne. Like, when you meet her, like,
Yeah.
this is who she is. True
Yeah.
and true. She's not like sitting with a map being like, let's plan the content. Okay.
Right.
Like she just is
Because
that
that's the worst type of person.
Right, that's way worse.
That's worse.
But she's like, I think
She's
her
a
brand
very
is called
kind-
Crinergy. Like, she's cringy,
Yes.
but like, she's not.
I don't find her cringy in person. I find her normal and
The online
very
so
nice
nice
and not.
but like
what-
she just really believes that if you get up and you like feel your body, you'll have a better day. Like, she believes
love
that to
that
her
for her.
core. But it's kind of funny. Like, it's like an SNL skit.
No, it's
Do you know
very
what I mean?
cringy.
It's kind of funny. And also, like, I'm insufferable on the internet a lot of the times too. And my friends like bully me to a degree that's
Do
unbelievable.
you know what this is why it's hard. Because when people can't laugh at themselves is when it's really hard. So like, I don't even want to say her full name because I don't want this to be pulled.
No.
But when that fitness person is on the internet, there's really never a moment of being like, I know I'm filthy rich and this smoothie
Yeah.
is changing my life. It's not going to change your life. Like, let's be honest, everybody. I hope it enhances your life. I hope your day gets better.
Yeah.
But like, I'm so rich. Look at my massive whatever. I mean,
Totally.
she's not going to say that. But I want
But
there
it'd
to
be awesome if she did, though.
some
It'd be so fun.
levity in less earnestness and less like be in on the joke a little more. That Instagram's ridiculous.
Well, then it
little
just
bit.
feels a little scammy if you aren't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just feels like it's everybody's like Tony Robbins adjacent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's preaching something,
Yeah.
living their best life.
And
let
even-
let me guide you. It's like, when did we get so self-indulgent?
It's very
like, when did you
self-indulgent.
become like the shaman of how we're supposed to live? Like, it's very
everybody's-
it feels
Well, in 1999, Jackie.
okay. It just feels cuckoo, you know?
I know. It is
Yeah. Well,
cuckoo.
everybody's like a cult leader in their own little cults.
You're a cult leader, and so are you. So
Totally.
yeah, but a fun
100%.
cult. Our
But
cult
we're
is
in
a
on
better
it.
cult.
Yeah, we're all in on it.
Cult is the best cult.
It's the best one.
We
guys.
rag on ourselves, though. That's the difference.
Yeah, that is different.
Yeah.
How is marriage now that you have a small child?
Oh, it's kind of the same, I would say.
Whoa.
But how long were you married with 4 kids?
It's like 7 years.
That's the same.
yeah.
And I think when it's like that, your marriage has already hit like the
boring part?
Totally.
lull. Like you already have stopped ripping each other's clothes off.
Yeah.
You've already started bickering like you've been married for 50 years. So like the kid is just the same. It kind of makes the dynamic the same.
I can tell you that my husband, and it's like not fun or funny to say, like, he's an amazing partner in the child rearing process. He was amazing while I was pregnant. He'll never hear this. I will never let him hear these
Don't
things.
let him.
But he's like really great and like super hands-on and like just takes care of business. So like if that wasn't the case, I would not great. It would be explosive. I would be so pissed off and resentful, but he's kind of like a really good partner through the process. So
Well,
it's
I
like,
feel like
can't be mad at him.
The biggest PSA that I ever have with people getting married or wanting kids, I'm like, if you don't marry a man that wants to be truly 50-50, if not maybe 70-30 or 30
For sure.
with the child, don't do it.
Well,
Don't
it's
do
like
it.
you want to
Oh my
marry
God,
a man
don't
that
do it.
wants kids more than you.
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
And that can
Yes.
actually like follow through on being the person that, and you can tell from a guy.
Oh my
if
God.
they're gonna be that guy, like
Yeah.
your husband Jared is gonna be that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
100%.
It's
Yeah.
you just you can't
You know.
do anybody that does it with anybody who's less into it than them. Bye-bye.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Bye, bye,
Darkness.
bye.
Out. Darkness.
Okay. Before we go, I have a quick little pop culture star sighting for you that I
Okay.
want to talk about.
Scared.
I saw recently that you were at a show with some blondes and you didn't invite us.
It wasn't her show.
Well, but,
like, where was I?
but you all went. Morgan Stewart, Heather McMahon, Alex Cooper, and you did a TikTok backstage. Did you feel poor?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Very poor. Very, very poor. And just really underqualified. I mean, that TikTok, me doing TikToks, nobody ever needs to see that. It got to a degree where I was just like, first I was given a line, then I was given a word, then I was just given like a prompt to nod my head because they're like, this bitch just can't land this plane.
Oh.
And I was so embarrassed because I had my sister, my cousin, and my best childhood friend with me. And watching them watch me film content was
Oh, that's humbling.
like, we're never going to come back from it. They were all like, I looked over at my sister and she was looking at me like disgusted.
Like how bad you were?
No, just like so
gave them
Like, what are you
embarrassing.
doing? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my best friend was just like, oh God.
Wait, was this for the Call Her Daddy show?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was for Call Her Daddy, and it was really fun because like we all knew that we were going to go together. They added Heather last minute, so she was like, "I'm flying back to LA," and it was super fun.
Did you the amount of money in that TikTok, like that's what blows my mind is like, it's like you've got Morgan Stewart. I mean, the Hermes collection is never Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. You've got the $125 million podcast queen.
Yeah.
You've got Heather McMahon who has her own cruise ship.
Yes, and then me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you think they keep you in the group?
I'm not sure. Maybe just like relatability factor.
I think you're like the personality hire.
I'm the personality hire for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so true. I didn't put that into perspective until just now. 100%. See, I like lightly bully Heather, which is like a nice, juxtaposition. But I think at the end of the day, it's definitely I'm the loose wheel.
I love
on the
how you just like
wagon.
made her realize that, Kelty.
Yeah.
That was
Sorry.
really nice.
No, I was just
Well,
like,
she was very triggered by seeing all of you together.
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
She's like, why not me?
no, it's more like I'm.
Kelty, that would have been such a funny dynamic if Kelty took your place in that group of people.
No, actually, what would have been funny is they were there, and then it was like that TikTok that's like, my friend, like Michael, and my friend Steve, and then I was just like,
Because you snuck in.
because like I have childhood trauma of like being so uncool that like not being able to sit at the cool kids table.
Okay.
But although I did just mention recently that I've given that up. I don't want to be
That's
cool
good.
anymore.
Cool's not even
But
cool
the reason
anymore.
people don't invite me is because I know I'm desperate to be invited, but I don't actually want to go. So like if
Okay.
you had invited me, I would have been like, here's my thought process. Oh my God, I wish I was cool enough to get invited to this thing. And then if you had called and said, hey, do you want to come? I would have been like, yeah, for sure. And then I would dread it until the moment and then I would cancel. So like there's actually no point in getting invited to the thing because I don't want to go,
Interesting.
but I want to be invited.
Okay, very interesting. Because I feel like I practice like a completely different life philosophy where I put up pretty hard like red lights and like kind of don't want to participate in anything. And therefore it's like universal reverse psychology where I do get more
Invites.
invites because it's like she's probably not going to want to go, which is true. So, but maybe it's all a game. Maybe I'm like maybe I'm so in my head that that's like just a practice.
No, I think
don't
it's
know.
like
I think it's
nobody
true.
wants the girl to come to the party that will go to the opening of an envelope.
Yeah.
It's my year of no. I'm saying no to everything.
Have you
I feel
gotten
like
more
the
invites?
tides might be turning though. I feel like maybe that's coming back in fashion.
Being
Being
desperate.
thirsty.
Yeah.
Well, good news for me. Jackie,
This is your year, Kelty.
Jackie has recently joined Podcast One again, back home where she belongs. Her podcast, Bitch Bible, is out every single week. And, follow her on social media because we talked about it. She's a really big influencer. And she might have a cameo sale in 2025. She needs
There's
another
a
bag,
she's dying to
bitches.
get. Also, I feel guilty. You recently did a making a martini tutorial,
Oh, yes.
and you were like berating us for even wanting it and being like, "You idiots.
And it's like
how
really,
come-
it's really easy.
It was a great looking martini, and I actually used the tutorial. Really? So please keep doing that kind of
Martini
work.
sounds
No,
so
it's
good.
only in October. It's off-brand October,
Oh, yeah, I like your off-brand October.
but it's over now.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God.
We weren't here for a long time.
We're
for a good
here
time.
for a good time.